क्या बात है, लोग आए नहीं अभी तक।
वो मेरे ख्याल से एंड ऑफ जनवरी ना मना रहे
एंड ऑफ जनवरी।
हैं।
ये
फर्स्ट
तो
टाइम यू
पहली
हर्ड दिस।
पहली दफा सुन रहा हूँ मैं।
मैंने भी पहली दफा बोला है था।
ठीक है भाई।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
जी वालेकुम सलाम रहमतुल्लाह बरकात। ओके जी, बिस्मिल्लाह। जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम रहमतुल्लाह।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम वरहमतुल्लाह। तो
चलो
छह
हम
लोग
लोग स्टार्ट, जी 6 लोग हैं, स्टार्ट करते हैं इंशाल्लाह। तो देखते हैं कौन आता है। इंशाल्लाह भी हो जाएंगे, थोड़ी देर में लोग हो जाएंगे
हैं।
माशा। चलें जी। ओके। नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम, अम्मा बाद, फ़अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम, बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। क़ाल अल्लाहु तआला इन्ना हुदल्लाहि हुवल हुदा व क़ाल रसूलुल्लाहि सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम खैरुकुम मन तअल्लमल क़ुरआन व अल्लमा। रब्बी इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़्दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। अल्लाहुम्मा अरहिमना बिल क़ुरआनिल अज़ीम वजअल्हु ली इमामन व नूरन व हुदन व रहमा वजअल्हु ली हुज्जतन या रब्बिल आलमीन। रब्बी यस्सिर वला तुअस्सिर व तम्मिम बिल खैर। आमीन सुम्मा आमीन। अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू एवरीवन।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम रहमतुल्लाह वबरकातुहू।
So Alhamdulillah, once again, with the extreme mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are gathered here. And today is the week number 8. And we have after today 2 more sessions. So we are almost hitting the end line. And I can imagine that it might be very tiring and we might be feeling tired. But Alhamdulillah, the effort we are making is not worth getting tired. This we should be getting more energized, because every session we come in, we pick up new Quranic words, new Quranic meanings, and we get closer to the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do you agree with me on this?
Absolutely, जी।
Yeah.
Right. So that should give us more energy, and inshallah, it's all beneficial knowledge. So we should just, keep on going, inshallah. So today's lecture is also quite informative, and we will see. So what are we looking at? We are looking at the trilateral derived verbs, which means we have 3 root letter verbs, which we call them Form 1, and they have 6 families. So those 6 families convey certain meanings, certain words. So in order to derive or get more words, we add extra letters to these 3 root letter verbs. And those extra letters create another 10 or 15 families, but 10 of them are more frequent than the other. So we are learning the 10 additional families of the words. And today I think we are on the form number 7. This is from previous class, Baab Tafa'ala, that was form 6. Today, later on, inshallah, we will learn form 7. But we want to go back to Baab Tafa'ul today and try to compare it with Mufa'ala. Now, which form was, what is the number of Mufa'ala? Number 3. Now, how many people remember Mufa'ala, or is it too late already? Are you guys already forgotten? So Mufa'ala was another Bab, and Bab Tafa'ulun is kind of reflexive of that. What is it? It's the reflexive. Remember Bab Tafa'ulun and Bab Tafil, they were reflexive for each other. Form 2 and Form 5, they were reflexive of each other. Now Form 3 and Form 6 are the reflexive of each other. So in today's class, we are going to understand what are the differences between these two, and we will learn we will refresh our memory about intransitive and transitive. What is the meaning of intransitive? Failul lazim.
Subject only, right?
Subject only, yes. So if you don't remember any of that jargon, but if you read the word intransitive and you can think that subject only, then we are good. And transitive is fi'lul muta'addi, which is with subject and object both. So this is Form 6, Baab Tafa'ulun, and it is the intransitive version of their Form 3. Form 3 was transitive, fi'lul muta'addi.
Yeah, Form
Okay.
3, yes.
Yeah, so Form 3 was fi'lul muta'addi, and Form 6 is fi'lul lazim only. Yeah? Okay. So how do we understand this? So we have to go back and refresh our memory about tafa'ulun. So we know that these are some of the words we looked at last time. So ain, waw, noon, ta'awanu, ta'awanun, right? Ta'wun. And then this one was tafakhurun. Yes? Feeling like pride, boastfulness. This one was takathurun, which was the hoarding of wealth, increase in wealth. Okay. And then we looked at some of the words which are on this pattern. These were some of the words we looked at. Okay. And then we also, this is one of the most expressive patterns in the Arabic. It usually carries one of the three meanings, and it is characterized by adding a tha in the beginning and alif after the first root letter. What is the first root letter? The fa kalima. After the fa kalima, you have the alif. And before the fa kalima, you have the additional ta. Yeah? So can I see a quick show of hand that you guys are following this? It's not too far back. It was from last week. Okay, good. All right. So now the one meaning which we get out of Baab Tafa'ul is the reciprocity, al-musharika. So this is the most common meaning. It indicates that the action is performed mutually by two or more parties. Unlike Form 3, where one person acts on the other. In Form 6, everyone is an equal partner. How many people understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Form 3, if you use the word katala, that means one person is fighting with somebody else. But if we use the same takatala, then they are fighting with each other. You see the difference?
Yeah.
In the Form 3, fighting with somebody else, but that somebody else is not fighting back. He's just getting, involved in the fight because one person is initiating the fight. In Form 6, the action done by two subjects and they're both acting on the same action. Yeah. For example, there is a word called tasharaka. Tasharaka. What is the meaning of sharik?
Partnership.
Partnership, or when you're sharing one another. And when we also say, mushrik or shirk, then we are saying we are associating partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yeah.
So tasharaka means to participate, share with one another. So are there two parties, they're doing the same action with each other? So this is Form 6. And you can see there is the additional ta in the beginning. And after the fa kalima, which in this case is sheen, there is an extra alif. Yeah? Okay, today the team is very, very quiet. Looks like we need some coffee. Did we had some coffee? Where is Brother Ijaz? Brother Ijaz is missing?
I didn't see.
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, now we feel some energy. Brother Ijaz, you gotta keep everybody awake,
Alhamdulillah. I thought that everyone had a good coffee and they are participating, but I know I'll have to
Yeah.
be active. Yes,
You have to wake them up, inshallah, okay?
inshallah.
All right, okay. So now, so we understand tasharaka, and when we are looking at this word, what is our mind should be telling us? That this is an action done by two or more people, but they're both doing the same action to each other. Yeah? Tashawara. Now, when we say mashwara, what is the meaning of mashwara?
To consult.
Consult with each other, right?
Consult with each other.
So I'm asking you, then you're telling me. So this is to consult with one another. So again, the key point is whatever one subject is doing, the other subject is returning back the same action. Yeah. Okay. So that's the meaning of Baab Tafa'ul. Now, so Baab Tafa'ul, Form 6, one of the 10 primary forms of the Arabic verb. It is characterized by adding a ta and alif after the first root letter. I'm just repeating myself. So in Madi, we have Tafa'ala. Yeah. Mudare, we have Yatafa'alu. Yeah. Masdar is Tafa'ulun. And on this pattern, we looked at these words. Tafa'ala, tafakhara. Tafa'ala, tafakhara. Tafa'alu, tafakharu. Tafa'alat, tafakharat. Tafa'alata, tafakharata. Tafa'alna, tafakharna. Tafa'alta, tafakharta. Tafa'altuma, tafakhartuma. Tafa'altum, tafakhartum. Yeah. Tafa'alti, okay, this is a typo. Tafakharti. Tafa'altuma, tafakhartuma. Tafa'altunna, tafakhartunna. Tafa'altu, tafakhartu. Tafa'alna, tafakharna. Okay, if the meaning of tafakhara is to be boastful, then what is the meaning of tafakhara? Brother Ijaz. Tafakhara. What is the meaning of tafakhara? The siga number 1. If you have to look at siga number 1,
Yeah.
what is the meaning of this? Can you translate tafakhara?
Tafakhara mean fakhar karna.
English में बताएं ना.
To be proud of.
Okay, is this mazi?
Yeah, this is
So he boasted. If
yeah,
we take
they're
the word
both.
boasting,
Yeah.
then or boast, then madi will be he boasted.
Yeah, he boasted.
And, okay, good. Then what is the meaning of tafakhartu?
Tafakhartum mean
Tafakhartu. Tafakhartu. I boasted. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what about tafakharna?
We boasted.
We boasted. And tafakhartum?
You all boasted.
Male or female?
Male.
Okay, good. Okay, so Sister Aisha, Sister Taskeen, then what is the meaning of tafakharu?
Tafakharu, they all
They all
posted.
boasted. Male.
Ji,
Tafakharna?
they all posted, all females.
Okay, tafakharta?
Tafakharta, you.
Okay,
You
and
posted.
tafakhartunna?
Tafakhartunna, you, she, all posted.
Okay, very good, no problem. Okay, so now mashallah we have 18 people. Okay, Sister Asia, what is the meaning of tafakhartuma?
Tafa'ultuma, you all male boasted.
You all male boasted. Okay.
Oh, sorry, you two male boasted.
Yeah, two male. You two male. Yes, very good. It's a musanna. Sister Mona, what is the meaning of tafakharatha?
Oh, she's not here today.
Oh, she's not here today.
Yeah.
Okay, Sister Iram, tafakharatha. Tafakharatha.
She both bragging.
They both boasting. Now, or boasted because of Madi. Male or
Bragging
female?
भी आ सकता है. Brag.
Bragging will be like in the present. No?
Okay.
They both bragged. You can say that.
Yes.
But Madi, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So they both bragged female. Yeah?
Ji. Yes.
Okay. Tafakharti,
You.
you bragged female. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. So everybody clear on this?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Okay. Now let's see. All right. Okay. All right. So then if you have to do the Mudari version and the root letters are Fa, Ha and Ra. So Brother Mujib, what will be the Siga number 1?
This one is yatafakharu.
Okay. And
Yatafakharani, yatafakharun.
Yatafakharuna, yatafakharani. Okay. What is the meaning of yatafakharani?
Yatafakharani, they too boast.
Boast. Okay. Or they too brag. Okay.
Yeah.
And in the present or they too will brag. The present and future. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sister Nazmun, this one, tatafakharu. Yeah.
She bread.
She bread. Okay,
She
good.
bread or she will bread.
She, okay, good, mashallah. And this one, tatafakharani.
She is female too.
They too. Yeah. They too.
They too
Female.
bread.
Yeah. Okay. And what about this one? Yatafakharna.
They all female bread.
Okay, very good. So let me show you the whole thing, and then let me quickly ask you about like some other person. Brother Imran Subhani,
जी, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
tafakharuna. What is the meaning of tafakharuna?
You all boast, or you all will boast.
Very good. What
May-
about tafakharani? This one.
So they too female boast.
Okay, you too.
You too.
Because
You
this
too
is
female
second
boast.
person,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
Yes,
good.
exactly.
All right. Sister Ruksar, tatakhfakhirina.
You one female boasts.
Boast. And tatafakharna,
You all female boasts.
atafakharu.
I boast.
I boast, male or female, right? Okay,
Male or
good.
female.
Brother Taj, this one, natafakharu.
Natafakharu. We all will
We
boast.
all what?
Boast.
Boast. And
Will
or
boast.
will boast. Okay, good. So basically, after doing so many practices, we know two things, that the conjugation pretty much stays the same. You just need to know the pattern, and based on that pattern, you do the substitution. And what important information we get out of the siga is that whether it is a male, it is what is the number, and what is the person, and what tense we are dealing with. Yes, this is the 4 pieces of information we get from siga. And that's why in the Quran, when somebody is speaking, like when we say he spoke or he boasted, we will say or he boast, yani he, if we are talking about present or future, then we say yatafakharu. Yes. If we don't have that, then we say tafakharu for the madi, the previous one. So next time when you see these words in the Quran, try to find out what siga is that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now there is a special rule about tafa'ulu and tafa'ulun. Remember this one? This is the form number 5. Remember, this one is Baab number 5, and this is
Yes.
Baab number 6. They
Mhm.
both have the ta in the beginning. Yes? You guys understand? They both have ta in the beginning. Yes?
Yeah.
So what happens now, when some of the words where there are these letters like ta, tha, dal, zal, this za, sin, sheen, sod, dod, ta, and dha. So what happens when the extra ta comes in front of it, the articulation point in your mouth is very close to each other. What happens? The articulation point is if you have 2 ta, your tongue is going to stutter a little bit. Tata. When you have to say tata, it will be hard. So in these 2 babs, if the fa kalima, the very first letter, is from one of the above letters, then the tha of both form changes into the same letter, which is at the fa kalima. Then the rule of idgham will be applied. Now, how many people remember tajweed or they know the rule of idgham? What is the meaning of idgham?
Making
Merging.
short.
Merging.
Yeah.
Idgham is
Merging.
merging. Okay. So let me show you an example, then you will understand what I'm talking about. Let's try to first understand what are we trying to do. So again, fa kalima is the first letter. And if the letters are sa, dal, dal, all of this list as the first letter, then we have to do the idgham. And when we do the idgham, we may have 2 sakina in the sentence. And when we have a sakina on the first letter, then it is very hard to pronounce it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we have to use a hamzatul wasl to make it pronounceable. Yeah. So the ta of the pattern changes into the same letter as the fa kalima. The two identical letters are merged into one letter. When you merge two same letters into one, then do we have a shadda on it?
Yeah.
Yes. And then hamzatul wasl. Because of the word now begins with a sakin, sakin means a silent letter, and introductory hamzatul wasl is added to the beginning so the word can be pronounced. Let's take a look at an example. Okay. Now this one is tazakkara. Yes. Is this word tazakkara?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Now is there a ta here
Yeah.
at the beginning? And
Yes.
the fa letter is zal.
Yeah.
Is the articulation point in your mouth for both ta and za is very close to each other?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so the rule is saying that this ta will be replaced by zal. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you replace the ta with the zal, then this zal is additional here, right?
Yeah.
This ta is replaced by the same letter as the fa kalima. So then for now, just forget about this zal. Now, when you have silent on this zal, can you pronounce this word?
No.
No.
No. So you have to use hamzatul wasl. And you will put a shadda on the zal. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it will become iddakkara. What did it become?
Is the
Iddakkara. And because it's not pronounceable, you have to put the hamzatul wasl. And what is the meaning of iddakkara? To remember, to receive, admonition. Okay. Let's take a look at one more thing here. For example, this one. I try to give you more clear example. The root letters are zal, kaf, and ra. And the Baab is Tafa'ulun or Tafa'ala. So is it going to become Tazakkara?
Yeah.
If you put the Zal, Kaf, and Ra into Tafa'ala, is it going to become Tazakkara?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we know that Zal and Ta are close to each other in the articulation point in the mouth. So the rule says replace the Ta with the Fa kalima. Which one is the Fa kalima?
Zal.
Zal. So then it will become Zazakkara. Yes?
Yeah.
Now, in order to remove this ta, we would have to make it silent. So look what happened. Is this become silent, the first zal?
Yeah.
Okay, are they both the same?
Yeah.
We have to do idgham.
Yeah.
So we have to put shadda on it. Yes?
Yeah.
And it didn't put the shadda, but we have to, okay, this one. We put the shadda, and because of this zal, we cannot pronounce it. We have to add hamzatul wasl. Yes?
Yeah.
Now, how do we decide on the letter on the hamzatul wasl? Depend on the ayn kalima. If the ayn kalima has fatha or kasra, the hamza will have kasra.
Yeah.
If the ayn kalima has the dhamma, then the hamzatul wasl will have dhamma.
Dhamma.
Okay. Quick show of hand that you understand what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
How
we're
many
doing
people
it.
understand this?
Yeah.
Okay, then the people who did not raise their hand, do you not understand it? Then you need to speak up and you tell me which part you don't understand. Brother Shwag, you understand? Okay, mashallah. Okay, let's take a look at another example. So we have, this is the Madi and this is the Mudare. Yes? Yatazakkaru. Then this ta will be replaced with the zal. Yes? Now, when you make it silent, now this zal and this zal will become shadda, right? Is it pronounceable? Yazakkaru?
Yazakkaru.
Yes, we can pronounce it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we don't need the hamzatul wasl here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here we go. Now this one, sa, qaf, lam. Now we're dealing with Baab Tafa'ala. Okay. So now if you put these root letters in tafa'ala, it will become tathaqala. Yes? The rule says if you have these two root letters close to each other, which are the same articulation point in your mouth, you remove this ta with another tha. Okay? Look what will happen. Tathaqala. Yes? Then we make the first sa sakina. Can you pronounce this letter? Can you pronounce this word?
No.
No.
No. So we needed Hamzatul Wasl.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, how do we decide on the haraka on the Hamzatul Wasl? We look at the Ain Kalima. What is the haraka on the Ain Kalima?
Fatha.
Fatha. So what is the Hamzatul Wasl will have?
Kasra.
Kasra. So this is thaqala, and because it's hard to write like this, when you have two letters of the same kind, you put a shadda on them. Now you understand there are two sa here. Yes?
Yeah.
So in the Quran, you will not find it this way. You'll find it in this way.
That way, yeah.
Athaqala. So this rule is important to know because it will make your life easier, because it's very hard to say these words if this rule of substitution is not applied. How many people agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, good. Then for the Mudari version, it's going to be the same rule that the substitution will happen. There is a ta here and there is a sa here, and this is the alamat Mudari. So when we replace the ta with the sa, it will become yatasa sa kala, right? Then remove the haraka, then it becomes silent, and it will become yassaqala, yassaqalu, yassaqalu.
Balu.
In this one, we don't need the alamat mudare because the ya is helping us how to pronounce this word. Yes?
Pronounceable. Yeah.
Okay. So what is the list of the words or the letters? Ta, tha, dal, dal, zal, sin, sheen, sod, dod, ta, and za. Now, you may not be able to remember this just because if you read it one time or two times, but inshallah, if you keep that in the back of your mind, and when these two babs comes, remember that there could be a substitution because of the shadda here on the beginning. Yeah? And you may have to use a hamzatul wasl. Okay?
See letter.
Yes. So again, if you want to see this rule again, let's go back for a second. Let's see. Over here, it says in the form Tafa'ulu wa Tafa'ulun. Tafa'ulu is form number 6. Tafa'ulu, form number 5. They both have ta in the beginning. Yes?
Yeah.
Do they have ta in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yes. So if the fa kalima is from one of the above letters, then the ta of both forms changes into the same letter which is at the fa kalima. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then the rule of idgham will be applied. Yeah? And the rule of idgham is that you replace the ta with the same letter, and then the two identical letters are merged with the shadda. If you can pronounce it, you're good. If you can't pronounce it, add hamzatul wasl. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now let's try to do some comparison with Baab Mufa'ala. So which Baab are we learning right now?
Mufa'ala.
Tafa'ulu is the
Tafa'ulu.
Madi pattern, and Tafa'ulun, I think I made the wrong slide. Let's see. Okay, no, this is okay. So these two Babs, we learned Tafa'ulun and Tafa'ulu. Which one is Tafa'ulun, by the way? Form 5. Tafa'ulun, Form 6. The Madi for Tafa'ulun is Tafa'ala yatafa'alu. And for this, Tafa'ala yatafa'alu. Now let's look at what is common between these two. Both have no kasra. Do they have any kasra in their Madi and Mudare?
No. None.
Both forms have no kasra.
Kasra.
Okay. Both forms have two extra letters. Do you agree? This one has the ta and the extra ain. Yes?
Yeah.
This one has the extra ta and extra alif. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And then they both have the fatha as the mudarisan. Is tafa'ala ya tafa'alu. There is a fatha and there is a fatha. So just to show you that these two babs have some common features. What are the common features? They don't have kasra in madi and mudare. They both have two extra letters. And they both have fatha on their mudare sign. Yeah? What is the mudare sign? Ya. Is this ya and this ya, does it have fatha on both mudare letters?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to do the comparison between Baab Mufa'ala and Baab Tafa'ul. Okay? So let's refresh our memory about Baab Mufa'ala. Baab Mufa'ala is Form 3 and it also do reciprocity, participation, attempting. This form is primarily associated with action involving two or more participants, often indicating shared action, participation, or a reciprocal relationship. So what is the Baab Mufa'ala look like? What are some of the words we looked at? Muqabala, Mushahada, Munazara, Mutalaba, and for example, if we look at the Form 1 and we say Katala, what is the meaning of Katala? He killed. But when we take the same word into Form 3, it will become Katala. And when you say Katala, it means he fought, battled with someone else. Yeah? So what is the difference between Katala and Katala? Katala is Fi'lul Lazim. He killed. There is no object. Yes? In Katala, is he fighting with himself or is fighting with somebody else?
Somebody else.
Somebody else.
This is transitive. It's a Fi'lul Mutaaddi. Show of hand that you understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. And by the way, I'm doing this review. Basically, this we did it in like session 4. Like when we did session 4 or 5, we completed this mufala. Because I'm trying to compare it with Baab Tafa'ul, I'm trying to refresh your memory. So these are previous slides, by the way. So you need to understand Form 1 was Katala and Form 3 was Qatala. Okay. Then another thing is, there is a directionality and relating to another. When you say Kataba, is Kataba Form 1?
Yeah.
That means he wrote. Again, Fi'lul Lazim. But when you take it to Form 3, it would become Kataba. Right? Kataba. Meaning he corresponded with someone
Somebody
else.
else.
Okay? Then it can signify an attempt to perform the action of the Form 1 rule. For example, when you say khada'a, mean he deceived. But when you say khada'a, then he tried to deceive. You see? There is an attempt or effort. See, when you deceive somebody, it's done deal. But when you're trying to deceive somebody and you are thinking that you are attempting to fraud somebody, yeah? So do you see the difference between khada'a and khada'a?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So again, how does the Baab Mufa'ala look like? The Madi is fa'ala, the Mudare is yufa'ilu. And what is the Masdar? Mufa'alatun. Okay, now keep a good eye on this. Now look at the Baab Tafa'ul. What does the Madi look like? Tafa'ala and Mudare look like yatafa'alu. Look at Baab Mufa'ala now. Madi is fa'ala and yufa'ilu. What is the difference between the two?
The Ain Kalma has kasra.
No, don't worry about the Ain Kalima. The only difference you can see is there is a ta on. If you take the ta, you put here, it becomes tafa'ala.
Yes.
Yes. And yatafa'alu, I know there is a kasra, but here again you will put yatafa'alu. So that this ta is missing from mufa'ala. Agree?
Yes.
Okay, so that is why I'm showing you side by side. What are we trying to do? We are trying to see what is the difference between or how these two babs are related to each other. What are their common features? Or what is different? Baab Tafa'ulun, Baab Mufa'alatun. Madi is Tafa'ala for Tafa'ulun. For Mufa'ala is Fa'ala. Yes? And look at in the Mufa'ala, we have intensification, repetition, and declaration. In Tafa'ulun, we have gradual step-by-step action. So look at this word. This maybe will helpful. If you make kataba, that means you correspond with someone else. Yes?
Yeah.
But if you make the kataba into takataba, what is the difference between kataba and takataba? The ta in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Now, it's the meaning is the same, to correspond with each other. Remember in the beginning, I said Baab Tafa'ul is with each other, corresponding with someone and doing the same action with each other. Do you see this or not? Please help
Yeah.
me. It's very hard for me to explain this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Brother Taj and Brother Ijan, I need other people also to participate.
Yes, Brother Abid.
Yes. No, I'm saying I need other people to interact with me as well. So they need to speak up.
Speak up, brothers and sisters.
Okay, Sister Aisha, do you understand the difference between kataba and takataba?
जी brother, जी.
Okay, so please once in a while,
जी.
jump in and say something, okay?
Okay, sure. जी.
Okay, Sister Anmol, do you understand the difference between kataba and takataba?
I'm trying
Okay.
to understand.
Can you please speak up? Okay,
Yes,
Brother
yes, I'm
Ashfaq.
trying to understand.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I
Brother?
can I add some detail to this? Like, so
Hmm.
kataba is like someone is corresponding with another person, but the kataba would be we are discussing between a chat between two people.
Okay. Okay, for example, if I try to explain this to you, when I wrote a letter to you, you just received the letter. Yeah?
Yes.
You're not writing it back to me. But in
Yeah.
takataba, the meaning is that you and me are both writing to each other.
Yes.
Making sense? So there is a
Correspondence.
difference.
Yes.
There is a correspondence, but the two in the takataba there are two subjects, they're doing the same action to each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in the first one, there is one subject and is doing the action to an object.
Another person. Yeah.
Is everybody else understand this part now?
Yes, we understand.
Because
Yes, so there's
Yes,
both
Alhamdulillah.
objects and
Yes.
subjects.
Good, because that is what hard for me to explain, that the Baab Mufa'ala and Baab Tafa'ala, they are reflexive of each other. Reflex का क्या मतलब होता है? They have a reflection of each other. Baab Mufa'ala is fi'l al-mutaaddi, transitive. And Baab Tafa'ala is intransitive, fi'l al-ladim. Sister Unaiza, you have a question?
No, Brother Abid, sorry.
Okay.
I was telling you that, yes, I understood now.
Alhamdulillah.
I joined little late, so that's why I was trying to
Okay.
understand. That's why I
Okay.
was not responding.
Yes, no problem. So the moral of the story today, if at the end of the day we can see the difference between Baab Mufa'ala and Baab Tafa'ala, then we will be able to understand the Quranic verses better. Why? Because Kataba is you are doing the action of corresponding with someone else, and that someone else may or may not respond to you. But when you say Takataba, it is understood that both parties are doing the same action with each other. Yeah?
It's
When
like
you say, yeah, go ahead, Mr. Mujib.
yeah, it's like a emailing back and forth.
Okay, good, mashallah. So when you say Katala and Takatala, what is the difference between Katala and Takatala? There is a extra ta in here. Yes? So when you have Katala, you fight with someone else. That someone else may not fight back with you. Agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
But when you say Takatala, then you know that these two parties are fighting with each other. They're fighting back. If one person is fighting, the other person is fighting back.
We are
Yeah.
getting the response from each other.
Yes, it's a responsive a sort of, that's why the reflection, you know.
They both responds to one
मारेंगे
another.
तो आपको मुक्का लगेगा.
जी, तो अगर आपने कातला किया किसी के साथ, तो जिस आदमी से आप लड़ रहे हो, the one you are fighting with, he may or may not respond back to you. He may be on the receiving end. But when you say taqatala, then the other party is going to respond back with the
Qatala
same.
is one-way traffic.
Yes, one way. Good job. Okay, amala, to treat, deal with someone. But when you say ta'amala, then you have to deal with each other. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
So again, what is the purpose? I keep intentionally put someone in the bracket, and over here each other, someone, each other, to make you understand that the tafa'ala is between two parties doing the same action with each other, and they are both subjects. Yes? The
Yes.
people who are doing this action, they're not doing to each other. They're both are the actors. They are both, you know, for both of them, they are both subject and object. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, qabala, to meet someone. Taqabala, to meet one another. Okay. Sa'ala, to question someone. When you say tasa'ala, to wonder and ask each other. Okay. Now remember that surah An-Naba. Amma yatasa'alun. What are they asking each other, or about what they're asking each other? Remember that surah An-Naba?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
take a look at it before we, you know, it's better to see. Yeah, let's see.
Urdu word.
Okay, Suratun Naba.
78.
Okay.
Amma yatasa'alun.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, let
Okay, slow.
mute.
Let's try this one. Is Naba. Yeah. Suratun Naba. Okay. Now look at this. Yatasa'aluna. Okay. Now is ya over here the alamat mudare?
Yeah.
The rest is tasa'aluna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now look at this, the one I was showing you. Is it tasa'ala?
Yeah.
Here. Is it tasa'ala?
Tasala. Yeah.
Okay. Is it Baab from Baab Tafa'ul?
Tafa'ul.
Okay. Now let's take a look at it again. Yatasa'aluna. Is the una sound for the plural?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And ya sound mean third person?
Yeah.
Okay. And look at this. About what? Amma. About what? Amma is an and ma. What is the meaning of ma? What?
What?
An is about. Amma is basically the combination of an plus ma. About what are they asking one another? Is this ta giving you the
Yes.
sense that they are
Yeah.
asking each other?
Yeah.
Yes. Show of hands.
Yeah.
Ji, Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, good. That's good. Okay, now going back to this. So after this slide, if you understand the difference between Baab Mufa'ala and Baab Tafa'ala, I'm feeling happy that now you can understand the Quranic verses better, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, good. So now let's do, as Brother Ijaz said, in Baab Mufa'ala, there is one-way traffic, subject to object. Yes?
Yeah.
Agree?
Yeah.
But in the Form 6, there is a two-way traffic. They're both talking to each other the same way. Yeah?
Perfect. Ji, ji, bilkul.
Yes, Alhamdulillah. Now it's maybe make this another way of telling you what's going on. The grammar usually transitive needs an object, fi'lul mutaaddi. Okay? Usually intransitive, fi'lul lazim, the subject is each other. Yes? Again, example, kataba, he corresponded with someone. But takatabu, they wrote to one another.
Yeah.
Okay? So please, if you get this much, I will feel relieved, because I was having a hard time making this presentation, that how am I going to convince you when most of you are silent, you know?
No,
It's very hard to
We
know.
are understanding, Brother Abid.
Yeah.
Don't be despair.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, so now we are going into Baab Infi'alun. But before I go into Baab Infi'alun, Do you guys understand what we did in the first hour? We looked at the Baab Tafa'ul. We reviewed it, okay? And then we compared it with Baab Mufa'ala, which was right here, okay? Baab Mufa'alatun, Baab Tafa'ulun. Form 3 and Form 6. Why did we do that? Because they are reflexive of each other. Was Baab Tafil and Baab Tafa'ul, were they reflexive of each other? Few sessions back, we did the comparison of Baab Tafil and Baab Tafa'ul. Remember, they were also the same. They had the fa'ala and then there was a tafa'ala. There was the extra ta. You remember? So it's important to know that why these different babs, because they are sort of creating vocabulary which is missed by one bab. Then how do we get more vocabulary? By adding or making it reflexive. Yeah. Okay. For
Yeah,
example,
you're talking about the Form 5 and Form 2 similarities, correct?
yes, that was Form
Yes,
2 and Form 3. So let's say if I go back to, I think session number 7, and I'm trying to explain this thing to you guys. Let's see, where is it? Was it this one?
About 3 and
No, not this one. I think I didn't open it. Okay, maybe this one. Okay. Which one is it? Form 7. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Okay, not in Form 7. Okay, let me show you what Form 6, or with the session number 6. Okay. Interesting. Now I'm looking
it was
for
it was
can't
session
find.
number 5.
Session
Session
number
number 5.
5? Okay.
Yes, that's when you taught this. Yes.
Okay. Session number 5. Okay, session number 5. Okay, this is the chart I'm trying to talk about. Okay. So look at this. Form 1 is the fa'ala form, right?
Yes.
Form 1 we learned in the module 1. In this module, we are learning Form 2, Form 3, Form 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We are going to learn the Baab 7 or Form 7. Look at this one. Fa'ala, okay, yufa'ilu, or fa'ala is the madi and yufa'ilu is the mudari for Baab Tafil. Now look at the Form 5. Tafa'ala, what is the difference between fa'ala and tafa'ala? The only thing different is the ta.
Ta.
Yes?
Yes.
And in yufa'ilu and yatafa'alu, what is the difference between them? The ta. Yeah. So then Form 5 and Form 2 are reflexive. What is Form 2? Causative, intensive. What is Form 5? Reflexive of Form 2. What does he say?
Yes, it's
Reflexive of
reflexive. Yes.
Form 2. Yeah.
2.
Now, Baab Tafa'ala, which we are learning right now, or we finished learning, is reciprocal and pretense. And the Baab Mufa'ala is associative, reciprocal. So they are also kind of related to each other. Yeah. We looked at this comparison as well. Is this comparison clear to you now? But between Baab Mufa'ala and Tafa'ul. Jazakallah. Okay. So 10:49. Let's meet at 11 and we will start fresh from the new Bab, inshallah. Yeah? Okay. All right. See you guys in 10 minutes, inshallah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum assalam warahmatullahi
Walaikum salam.
wabarakatuh.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू.
जी इजाज भाई कैसे हैं आप?
Alhamdulillah, brother Abid, how are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. I'm just worried that I hope you guys are not getting bored of this thing.
No. Alhamdulillah. We are
Okay.
getting new lesson, new knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I can say absolutely not getting bored.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. That's a good
Every
idea.
day we learn new lesson, new
That's a
thing.
good answer. That's good. Alhamdulillah. चलें जी, तो इंशाल्लाह शुरू करते हैं बाब इनफिआलुन, Bab number 7. So alhamdulillah we have reached Bab number 7 because we are taking more than one session to explain. So that's why we are a little bit behind, but inshallah by the end of the 10th session we will be able to complete all 10. So inshallah Bab Infal today is reflexive and passive. Okay, this form is primarily associated with actions involving two or more participants, often indicating shared action, participation, or a reciprocal relationship. So in a way, it is kind of similar to Baab 6. Okay? Let's take a look at the style of this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 letters, which the 3 and the 4 and the 6 are the original letter. The Fa, Ain, and Lam. Yes? Okay. So if you take this pattern and the root letters will given to you, Qaf, Lam, Ba, then it will become Inkilabun. Yes? Have you heard the word Inkilab?
Yeah.
That means
Yes.
revolution. Okay. Then Fa, Tara, Infitarun. You know, Surah Infitar. Breakup.
Breakup.
Okay. Kaf, Sin, Ra, Inkisarun. Okay. Humbleness, also some form of inkisar mean breaking something. Okay. Ha, Ra, Fa. Inhirafun. See? Inhirafun. Deviation.
Deviate.
So more words, we will look at them. Kaf, Shin, Fa, Ish, In, Kishafun. In, Kishafun, to mean to disclose something. Ha, Sad, Ra, this will be in Hisarun, dependency. Okay. Are these words also from Urdu?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
brother.
So Inqilabun, Inkisarun, Inkishafun, Inhirafun, Infitarun, Inshikakun.
Yeah.
Are these name of the surahs? Infitarun and Inshikak?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Inshirahun. Inshirahun. Okay. Inhisarun. Inhitatun. Inkitaun. Okay. So think of Form 7 as the passive wish, passive wish form. It is almost always intransitive. What is the meaning of? Is almost always intransitive, meaning failul lazim. Meaning the action happens to the subject or the subject enters a certain state. And in this Form 7 is easily recognized by the prefix in. Is this Baab in, has this in there? Baab Infi'al?
Yeah.
Is there in there?
Yeah.
Add it to the root. So when you add the in to the root, that means you have Baab Infi'al. Okay? Madi will be in fa'ala. Yeah? If you take fa'ala, is that Form 1?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you forget about in, is fa'ala is Form 1?
Yeah.
जी
And you add it in, then it becomes infial, Form 7. And yanfa'ilu. Yes? Yanfa'ilu. Then masdar will be infi'alun. Okay? So it's not hard at all. It's very, very easy. And based on this, if I give you the pattern in fa'ala and your root letters are qaf, lam, and ba, it will become in kalaba. What does it become? In kalaba. Yeah. Because what we did, we took the qaf in the fa position, lam at the ain position, and ba at the lam position. And this in is part of the Baab Infi'al. And we're looking at Madi. Yeah. Okay. Now, just to see, let's say if we take this word and copy, and let's go to Google. We can say translate. Okay, let's see what happens. Can you give me the... Let's try from here. Arabic Inkalaba. Translating, he turned over. Meaning of Inkalaba, he turned over. Yeah. If you want to go further, let's say we go to our favorite, where is it? We go to we go out to our Gemini, right? It will give me better information. So I would say this, translate, and let's see what it says. So physical movement, the meaning of inkalaba is to turn over, to be transformed. Physical movement, to turn over, to capsize, to turn upside down, to change or transform, to change into, to become. And political and other things, there are a lot of meaning of this word. But what we're going to take this word for? To turn over, for our example here. Yeah. So why am I going through this? Because when I say inkalaba, what's the translation we're going to say? He turned over. Yes. Okay. Then Sister Aisha, this one, in fa'ala, what will be the meaning of, what is the translation here?
Ji, in Kalaba,
Yeah.
they too turned over.
Very good. And then in kalabu?
In Kalabu, they all turned
over. Male.
over.
Yes.
Ji, male.
Okay, good. Brother Mujib, in fa'alat?
In fa'alat, she turned over.
No, in kalabat, right?
Oh,
she turned over. Yes, that's
she
the
turned.
translation is right.
Yeah.
Just read out the word with the translation.
In qalabat.
Okay, this one.
In qalabata. They too turned over.
Female. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Then this one.
In fa'alna. In qalabna.
In qalabna mean?
They all female turned over.
Very good job. Okay. Sister Rukhsar, this one.
In qalabta, you
Yeah.
turned over. Male.
Male. Very good. And this one?
In qalabtuma, you both turned over. Male.
Okay. And this one?
In qalabtum, you all turned over.
Okay, very good. Brother Imran, in fa'alat, in fa'alti, or this one, in kalabti. Brother Ashfaq, in kalabti.
You female turnover.
Okay, this
in
one.
kalabti. In kalabtuma. You two female turnover.
Very good.
In kalabtunna. You all female turnover.
Okay, Sister Ghazala, this one for you. In kalabtu.
I one person, male or female, turned over.
Very good. And this one, in kalabna.
We all, one male or female, turned over.
Very good. Jazakallah khair. Okay. So now the mudari will be same thing. Yan fa'ilu is the pattern and it will become yan kalibu. Yeah. Sister Sadaf, what is yan kalibu? Sister Sadaf, are you with us today?
Let me check.
She was here, but maybe she dropped.
I
Okay.
can answer.
Okay, Brother Jamal, go ahead.
Yes, it's a he will turn over.
He turns over or he will turn over, both present and future. Okay. This one, yan fa'ilani, yan kalibani. What is the mean?
They too will turn over. They too
Turn over.
turn over.
Okay, and this one, yan fa'iluna, yan kalibuna.
It's all of them will turn over. All of them turned over.
They all turn over or they all turn over, male. Sister Onaiza, this one, tan kalibu.
Sorry, she turned over.
Okay. Just give me present is okay. We understand that. We understand it will also be future, but just present is good enough. This one, tan kalibani.
The two turnover. The two turnover.
Female, the two female
yes.
turnover. Okay.
Turnover.
Yan
Yan
kalibna.
kalibna. They all female turnover.
Okay. All right. Brother Zulfkar, this one, tan kalibu. Brother Zulfkar, are you with us? Okay. Brother Ijaz?
Yes, Brother Abed.
Tan kalibu.
Tan kalibu, you male turnover.
Okay. And this one?
You
tan
two
kalibu.
male turnover.
Okay.
You
and
all
this one?
male turnover.
Okay. Okay, brother, sister Rabia, this one for you. Tan kalibina.
Assalamualaikum.
Walsalam.
You female turnover.
Very good. And yeah. Tan
Ye
kalibani.
you two female turnover.
Okay, and this one?
You all female turnover.
Very good. Jazakallah khair. Okay, I had one brother in mind.
Afik Shabaz is here.
Yes, Brother Shahbaz. Jazakallah khair. Brother Shahbaz, this one is for you, please. This one.
Anfa'ilu, anqalibu. I one
turn over. Yes,
turnover.
yes. Very good. Male or
And
female. Nanqalibu.
Anfa'ilu, nanqalibu. We turn over.
Very good, mashallah. Jazakallah. So a quick show of hand that since we have done this exercise many times, most of you are understanding what's going on here, right? Okay. So this one is fatara. Sister Asia, you go for it. In fatara.
In fatara.
Yeah. This one. In fatara.
In fatara.
And this one.
In fatalu.
Okay, good job. Any brothers who hasn't done yet? Brother Mujib, do this one, please.
In fatarat.
Okay.
In fatarata.
Okay. Very good. Brother Taj, this one.
In fatarata. In fatarta.
In fatarta.
In fatartuma.
In fatartuma.
In fatartum.
Sister Homa, this one for you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa salam.
In fatarti. In fatartuma.
In fatartuma.
In fatartunna.
In fatartunna. Very good job. Okay, so let's see. We go into this one. Any brothers who wants to do this? Anyone? I didn't call your name yet. Nobody?
Brother Ayaz is there.
Brother Ayaz, you want to say it, Brother Ayaz? Okay. All right. Any sisters? Sister Rukhsar, you can go. Sister Ghazala, you can go for this.
In fatartu.
In fatartu.
In fatarna.
Very good. Okay. So let me quickly look at the meaning of this so that we can understand better. What does this mean? So we say, translate this one. Okay. Okay, this one meaning is, okay, to be split open, to be cleft asunder, to break apart. Okay. infitar. This is to break apart, to split open, okay? To be cleft and to be heartbroken. That's another meaning of this, you know? And again, the people who see me use this tool, do you get encouraged to use it after this class? Do you see the value of this tool for you?
Yes, very much.
Yes.
Robert.
You know
And it's
that
very
how,
helpful if we learn it, the meaning here, then that will be.
yeah, because you just have to do your, like I didn't do much. Did I say much? I just copied and pasted and said,
Yeah.
tell me what's going on. Yeah. I can even go like this. Give me grammatical analysis of this. Let's see what he says. Okay. So it's a fail. Yeah. And the tense is perfect and present tense, past present. Root is fatara, and which generally carry the meaning of splitting, cleaving, or originating. Yeah. If we read the Surah Al-Infitar, we will understand this meaning further. And where is it coming from? Baab Infi'al. Yeah.
Yes.
Then if you can look at the detail breakdown, you can talk about so many other things. The sentence rule, meaning, context. Form 1 is fatara, we understand that. And form 7 is in fatara, to split or create something. Fatara, to split or create something. In fatara, to be split or to burst open. Something else. Agree? So remember in kalaba and in fatara, they both belong to form 7. Did we just looked at in kalaba?
Yeah.
And now we're looking at in fatara.
Fatara.
And we're also looking at them because there are 2 surahs which talk about this. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So please, you can extend your own knowledge by looking at this tool and asking whatever question pops into your head. And inshallah, I will help you. So it's the same thing as doing Googling, but it is more targeted and more better information comes out of it. Yes, agree? Okay. So let's read this one. Sister Rukhsar, please, this one.
Yanfatiru,
Yeah.
yanfatirani,
Okay.
yanfatiruna,
Okay. Next one.
tanfatiru,
Yeah.
tanfatirani,
Okay.
tanfatirna, yanfatirna,
Yanfatirna.
yanfatirna.
Sister Nazmun, this one. Sister Nazmun. Is there a problem? Sister Aisha?
जी brother.
Please read.
Tanfatiru,
Yeah.
tanfatirani,
Okay. This
tanfatiruna,
one.
tanfatirina, tanfatirani, tanfatirna,
Tanfatirna. Okay, very good. Brother Mujib, this one.
Yes, sir. Anfatiru,
Okay.
nanfatiru.
Very good. Okay. Now let's look at this word. Kaf, Sin, Ra. Inkasara, Yankasiru, Inkisaran. To break. So if I say Inkasaral Kalamu, the meaning is the pen broke. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So then look at the pattern on this. The past is infa'ala. So with this root, kaf, sin, and ra, it will become inkasara. It broke, became broke. Now here is the thing, breaking is the subject or the object? Because of form 7, it is basically on the subject. Remember, we also said passive. What is the meaning of passive?
Unknown subject.
Unknown subject. So for example, if I say the cake, Hamid ate the cake. Do we know who ate the cake?
Yeah. Hamid.
Yes, Hamid. But if we say the cake was eaten, do I know who ate the cake yet? Or who
No.
was the name? No.
No.
So the sentence the cake was eaten was the passive sentence. Yeah.
Yeah.
So similarly here, it broke. It became broken. But in our verbal sentence, do we need a file? In a verbal sentence, it is required to have a file, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So we need to have a file. Okay. Present will be yanfa'ilu. So this will become yankasiru. Yes. It breaks, it's breaking. And the masdar is infi'alun, which means this Baab infi'alun. So what will be the masdar? Inkisarun. Did we look at the word inkisar earlier?
Yes.
Now, उर्दू में हम इंकिसार किसको कहते हैं? Humbleness को, आजिज़ी को कहते हैं. Breaking, fracturing. Now here, one Arabic word has many meanings, and taken into different context, inkisar is also some sort of breaking because you are humble person. Yeah. Okay. Now let's take a look at other stuff. Okay. Similar pattern in fatarat. Have we seen the word in fatarat in the Quran?
Yeah.
Yes. It is the sky is cleft asunder, meaning the sky
Split.
broke. Yeah. Broke open. Now there is another word called imbajasat. Now when did we hear this word? Imbajasat. When Hazrat Musa hit the staff on the mountain for the water to come out for his team, for his people, Bani Israel. Do you remember this word, imbajasat?
Yeah.
Yes.
There is gush forth, meaning it came out like a fountain. It's just came out of the earth. Like, when you break something and the water comes out. If you make a hole in the earth, how is the water going to come out? Gushing forth, like it's going to come out with force. Similarly, there is another word in the Quran, infajarat.
Yes.
Okay. Now in the morning, why do we call fajr time? Because the darkness of the night is getting split open by the daylight. Yes.
Yeah.
That's why we call it fajr. Fajr means something is exploding, something is coming out of something else. So inshallah, you understand this meaning. So,
No, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So the sentence I gave you, the verb is inkasara. Yes. What are the root letters? Kaf, Sin, and Ra. And what is the form? 7. Meaning, as we discussed, form 7 is reflexive or intransitive. While form 1, kasara, means he broke something. If I say kasara, does that mean he broke something?
No.
Yes.
Kasra, yeah.
Yeah. Form 7 in kasara means it broke or it become broken on its own. Over here in form 1, is something breaking? Is somebody doing the act of breaking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is failul mutaddi, because you're breaking something. But in this one, it broke, meaning it itself broke. It became broken. That is the meaning of in kasara. When you change from kasara to in kasara, then you have to understand what is the context going on. Now, is the word al-kalamu is in the status of rafa?
Yeah, kalamu.
Okay. Now, if this is coming after in kasara, then is in kasara siga number 1?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So then the kalamu is the subject. So in this case, what broke? The pen broke. Is the action happening on the subject?
Yeah. Kalamu.
Yes. So try to understand that. So why we use form 7 here? If you wanted to say I broke the pen, you would have used form 1, kasartul kalama. How many people can understand this? What is the meaning of kasartu?
I broke.
I broke. And is al kalama in the status of nasab?
Kalama, yeah,
So
nasab.
I broke the pen.
Yeah.
Yes. That is form number 1, kasartu. Yes.
Yeah.
Using form 7 focuses entirely on the result of the action. The fact that pen is broken, pen is now in the state of being broken, is then that form 7 will be in kasara. In kasartu, yes. Over here, in kasaral kalamu. A quick show of hands that you understand, or at least you got the idea of what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kasara Ibrahimu.
Kasara Ibrahimu. But that's not in kasara. That is kasara. Yes. Okay. Now we also know that Baab Infi'al, we have this alif here. Is this alif is Hamza here?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is there a haraka on the Hamza?
Yeah.
If there is no haraka, then it is alif.
Yeah.
When there is haraka, it's not called alif, it is called Hamzatul Wasl. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you also remember there is something called Hamzatul Qat?
Kata. Yeah.
Right? Hamzatul Qata. What does that mean? Brother Shahbaz, maybe you can explain that from the Tajweed perspective.
Kata means cut off. So Hamzatul Wasl is attached one, and Hamzatul Qata is cut off. Hamza.
Okay, but if there is a Hamzatul Qata in a word, you will always pronounce it.
Correct.
But if Hamzatul Wasl is there, if you pronounce the word itself with a Hamzatul Wasl, you will pronounce it. But if you are reading from, connecting the two words, then Hamzatul Wasl becomes silent. Yes. For example,
Yes.
look at the information here. In Sarafa. When I read in Sarafa, I'm going to say in Sarafa. Yes.
Correct.
But when I say one Sarafu, I'm not reading the alif here. Am I reading the alif here when you say one Sarafa?
No.
No. And this in Sirafan, in the Masdar, I'm always going to read I. This in Siraf will be Hamzatul Wasl, which will always be read. Yeah?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm trying to explain in this, that the Hamzatul Wasl, this Hamza of Baab Infi'al is Hamzatul Wasl. What does that mean? That if you read it on its own, Hamzatul Wasl will be pronounced. But if you combine it with another word, then Hamzatul Wasl will disappear.
Not be pronounced.
If this was Hamzatul Qata, then that will not disappear. You guys get it?
You have to pronounce.
Quick
Yeah.
show of hands that you understand what I'm saying here. That this, if you look at Baab Infi'al, then Baab Infi'al, the Hamza is Hamzatul Wasl, meaning it can be skipped if you're combining with the other words. Yeah? Good. Okay. Look at this one. Sa, Ra, and Fa. In Sarafa, Yansarifu, Insirafan. Turning away. Now there is ayah here. This ayah from Surah At-Tawbah. Okay. The meaning of this ayah is whenever a surah is revealed, and we're talking about the mushrikeen and the munafiqeen here, they look at each other. Okay. وَإِذَا مَا أُنزِلَتْ. Unzilat, when, and what does unzilat mean? Revealed.
Revealed.
Is unzilat majhul?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yes. Unzilat is majhul. Suratun is surah whenever a surah is revealed. Nazara or nazara ba'duhum ila ba'd. They look at each other. You know, the people who were mushrikeen and the munafiqeen, when they were in the group listening to Rasulullah and a new surah is revealed, what they do in a group, they look at each other and then they ask each other, does anyone see you? Hal yarakum min ahadin? Hal is a question mark, right?
Yeah.
Is yara mean to see?
Yeah.
Kum is you all.
You all.
Right?
Yeah.
Min ahadin. Looking at it, does anyone see you? Right? Thumman sarafu. What is the word here? Sarafu.
Sarafu.
Yeah.
Sarafu mean turning away. Yes. Is this in sarafu?
Summan sarafu.
Because of this summa, this alif becomes Hamzatul Wasl, becomes silent. Yes.
Yeah.
But is it in sarafu if you read it separately?
Yeah. In sarafu.
Okay, Brother Taj, please stay quiet now. Brother Ashfaq, in sarafu is siga number what? In sarafu.
Plural, third person.
Third person, siga number 3.
Third 3, yes.
Yes, Madi? Yes, they turn away. Now, over here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, insarafu is siga number 3, form 7. But after that, look at the saraf Allahu. What is saraf Allahu? Is this sarafa siga number 1?
Yes.
Yes.
What form is it?
Fa'ala.
Fa'ala, form 1. In the same ayah, there is form number 7, and then there is form number 1. Okay? Now, in here, who is turning away? They themselves are turning away. Yes? In this ayah, who's turning away?
There's
Okay, brother, somebody needs to work with me. Sister Uneza, could you please work with me? In this ayah, and whenever a surah is revealed, they look at each other saying, does anyone see you? And then they turn away. What mean turn away? They leave the gathering.
Yes.
Yes? So is this form 7 here? Is the action happening on the subject itself?
Yes.
That's form 7. But
Yes.
saraf Allahu, what is the meaning of saraf Allahu?
That Allah
Allah turned away.
Yes.
Kulubahum. Their hearts. Yes. Is this siga number 1, form 1?
That's
Yes.
correct.
Allah has turned their hearts away because they are people who do not understand. What is the meaning of bi annahum qaumul la yafqahun? What is the meaning of yafqahun?
They don't understand.
Yafqahun is understand. They
Stand
understand.
and la is not, do not.
But
Yes.
la is they don't understand.
They don't
So
understand.
linguistic highlight from form 7 versus form 1. The verse is a perfect grammatical example of how different verbs forms changes meaning using the same root sa, ra, and fa. In sarafu, this is form 7. The form you're studying. It is intransitive and means they turned themselves away or they left. Agree now?
Yes, this is
Everybody
happening on
agrees?
myself. Yeah.
Yes. But sarafa, the next sentence, sarafa is form 1.
Yeah.
It is transitive, meaning it's fi'l mutaaddi, and means he, Allah, turned their heart away. Yes, sister Aisha, your camera is on.
Oh, sorry, brother.
Okay. So this is a good example to see how form 7 and form 1 in the same ayah are giving us two different meanings. How many people appreciate this or understand this? Show of hands.
Beautiful.
Okay. Now, anybody who do not understand this, they can ask me a question. They can ask a question, please. No questions?
This ayah is made it easier for us to understand this seventh.
Form 7. Because what is the idea of this ayah to bring here? Because this word in Sarafa is from Baab 7. Yeah, from Baab Infi'al. That's what we are trying to do. And we are also comparing it with form 1 to see the difference of context, that how things changes from the root letters are the same. Yes, Sa, Ra, and Fa. So when it comes from Baab 7, it means they themselves turned away. When it comes from Baab 1, then somebody else is turning something else away. Yes? Yeah. This kaf, dal, and ra, in kadara, yan kadiru, in kidaran. Fall dispersed. Okay, this is from, which surah is this? From Takwir. Is there a surah called Takwir?
Yep.
Wa idhan nujumun kadarat. Is this from Baab Infi'al? In kadarat?
In Kadarat,
Okay.
yes.
What siga is this?
In Kadarat, this is the fourth.
Fourth, because nujum is feminine.
Yeah, feminine.
So siga number 4,
yeah,
that
feminine.
when the star dispersed in the night, when the star gone away, dispersed. Okay, from Takwir, in Kadara, Baab 7, form 7. And what is the meaning of this? Let's see. And when the stars fall, dispersing. Similarly, the ba, ain, and sa, im ba'asa, yan ba'isu, in bi'athan, sent forth, sending somebody forward. Idhan ba'asa ashqaha. What is the meaning of this? When the most wretched of them was sent forth. It's from Surah Shams, ayah number 12. And if you want to look at the grammatical analysis, you can look at it. Okay, let's look at this one. Intalaka yantaliku intilakan, fluent, eloquent. Wa yadiku sadri wala yantaliku lisani. Fa'arsil ila Harun. Who's saying this? Musa alayhi salam. What is he saying? And my breast, my chest tightens, and my tongue is not fluent. Was the Hazrat Musa had a problem with the speaking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? So
Yes.
he's saying, send Harun with me. Did he ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make Harun as his partner in the prophethood?
Yeah.
And Harun was his brother?
Yeah.
And he was good at speaking, public speaking? Yeah. So this sadri is what? My chest. Remember in the beginning I recite the ayah, Rabbi shrah li sadri
Yeah.
wa yassir li amri. Is that the dua from Hazrat Musa alayhi salam?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So he's complaining to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or he's saying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, my chest, it tightens. Why? Because when I try to speak, I can't say words fluently. Wala yantaliku. What is the meaning of yantaliku? Is this siga number? Yantaliku? What siga is this?
Yantaliku.
Yeah.
Siga 1.
Siga 1. Mudare.
Siga 1.
Right?
Mudare, yes.
Yes. And that means fluent or eloquent. What is he saying? I am not fluent. La yantaliku. Is he saying that I am not fluent?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Brother Robert, is it Siga 14 or
No,
Siga?
yantaliku.
14 is
Sorry, no, she's saying that my tongue is not fluent. Yantaliku. But that will be antaliku. The my tongue is coming from lisani, my tongue. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is yantaliku is siga number 1. Yeah. Sister Homa?
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Okay. Now this surah in Shikak, there is a ayah called Wayankalibu ila ahlihi masrura. And the meaning is to turn back, return. In kalaba. And we also have the word inkilab. Yeah. And return to his people in happiness. And who's this person? Who's going to come back to his family happy? When his book of deeds are given to him in his right hand.
In his right.
So he will come back to his family very happy. Ahlihi, his family, his people. Do we call our family Ahl?
Yeah.
Okay. Masrura, happy.
Yes.
Masroor. Yeah. Or Yankalibu, that is the siga number. Yankalibu.
Yankalibu Siga 1.
Siga 1. Yes, Mudare. Siga number 1. MashaAllah. Good. Fa, Jim, Ra, Infajara, Yanfajiru, Infijaran. Okay. Fan fajarat min husnata ashrata aina. And there gushed forth from it 12 springs. What happened when Hazrat Musa hit the mountain or the stone with the staff, with his lathi? Then there 12 springs came out of it. How many people he had in his family? How many tribes he had?
12.
12. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave one fountain to each tribe, because the nature of these people were such that if they were given only one fountain, they would have been fighting with each other. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave them 12 fountains, one for each tribe, so that They own they own their fountain and not fight with each other. Yeah. Similarly, in kata'a yankati'u in kita'an, cut off. And this is the hadith. Which hadith is this? When a son of Adam dies, all his actions or amal comes to an end. They get cut off. Illa min salasa. Idha matal insanu in kita'a anhu amaluhu illa min talata. क्या मतलब हुआ इसका? कि जब इंसान मर जाता है तो उसके सारे अमाल कट ऑफ हो जाते हैं except mean 3. You guys understanding or I'm just talking to myself?
Yes,
Okay.
we understand. Ji.
Illa min sadaqatin jariya. First one is sadaqatin jariya. Wa ilmin yantafa'u bih. Any knowledge he benefited somebody else. Aw waladin salih. And what is this waladun salih doing? Yad'u lahu. Yadhu क्या होता है? उसके लिए दुआ करते हैं. ठीक है? So inshallah, this is a very good, when a person dies, his deed comes to an end, except for 3 things: ongoing charity, sadqa jariya, beneficial knowledge, or righteous child who prays for him. Okay. I think we're pretty much at the end, but I want to switch gears to our Quranic lesson for today. Now, before I go there, how are we feeling about today's session? Did we understand most of it, or we had hard time today?
Alhamdulillah, very good. MashaAllah.
Okay, other people?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
We are getting there, brother. Yeah, very
Excited and getting
Okay. So let me see.
good knowledge.
Sister Rukhsar, how did you find today's lecture? Was it difficult for you?
No, it was much better, alhamdulillah. Was
Alhamdulillah.
able to understand.
Sister Rukhsana, sorry, I didn't see your name earlier. You've been very quiet. I would have asked you a few things, but how did you find the material today?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
It's
MashaAllah. So you were following along? Brother Shahbaz, you were good?
Ji, alhamdulillah.
Sister Asiya?
Yes, I'm good. Jazakallahu khair.
Okay, I see. Sister Uneza, you were good?
Yes, alhamdulillah, brother.
Okay, Sister Iram, how about you? Sister Iram? Sister Rabia?
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Okay, good. All right. So today's the ayah I took is from Surah Al-Hadid. And this one ayah is basically giving us the complete psychological stages of a human being. So inshallah, once we read this together, this will help us to reflect and ponder on this. And maybe this will help us to fix our, maybe, like our ways from moving forward, especially considering the fact that Ramadan is just around the corner and we need to really, take maximum benefit of the Ramadan. Okay. So inshallah, we will ask Qari Shahbaz to read the ayah, and then we will do the translation and a little bit of grammatical analysis, and then we will look into the details of this ayah. Okay, so Brother Shahbaz, please, if you can kindly read from here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اعلموا أنما الحياة الدنيا لعب ولهو وزينة وتفاخر بينكم وتكاثر في الأموال والأولاد كمثل غيث أعجب الكفار نباته ثم يهيج فتراه مصفرا ثم يكون حطاما وفي الآخرة عذاب شديد ومغفرة من الله ورضوان وما الحياة الدنيا إلا متاع الغرور.
The next one.
سابقوا إلى مغفرة من ربكم وجنة عرضها كعرض السماء والأرض أعدت للذين آمنوا بالله ورسله ذلك فضل الله يؤتيه من يشاء والله ذو الفضل العظيم.
Jazakallah khair. MashaAllah. Okay, so over here, let's read through this because time is running out. And if we have more time, we'll do the grammatical analysis. So the verse 20 of Surah Al-Hadid is a profound psychological mapping of the human experience. It categorizes the distractions of life into 5 stages that correspond directly to the development of human desires from childhood to old age. Yeah. So what is the translation of this ayah? Know that the life of this world is but play and amusement and adornment and boasting at one another and competition in increase of wealth and children. Like the example of a rain whose resulting plant growth pleases the tillers, then it dries and you see it turn yellow. Then it becomes scattered debris. And in the hereafter is a severe punishment and forgiveness from Allah and approval. And what is the worldly life except that the enjoyment of delusion? Now, if you had paid attention to this ayah, there is the word called Tafa'ul. Yeah, is the Baab 7, Baab Tafa'ul, or this word Tafa'ul we looked at earlier, Tafa'ul, when you are boasting or boasting. Yes. And Takasurun is the race of getting increase in wealth and children or the worldly life, worldly material. Yeah. So what is the detailed analysis of this ayah? The 5 stages of human psychology. Scholars note that these 5 terms aren't just a list. They represent the chronological evolution of a human being's psychological focus. The word laib, do we see the word laib here? Yes. What is the meaning of laib? Play. If you translate laib into English, that means playing or play. So when a person is in his childhood, a child's world is purely about play. There is no long-term goal. The joy is in the physical movement and the moment. Yeah. So when you see the children under the age of 10 or up to the age of 10, the only thing they care about is playing, and they have no responsibility and they don't care about what's going on around them. They have nothing, but they just want to play. When they grow up a little bit more, when they go into their teenagers, then the word lahu. And what is the meaning of lahu? Amusement and diversion. And when does it happen? In your youth and adolescence. As we grow, we seek entertainment. And lahu refers to things that make us forget our responsibility. Now try to realize what is happening here. Why lahu is dangerous? Because it will make you forget your responsibilities. It is the stage of hobbies, media, and distraction. Now, so far, show of hand that you guys are with me. Are you understanding this? Okay, good. And I'm sure you have read this ayah before. But if you're not, this is again reminder for us. Then zina. Zina means adornment, young adulthood, when a person is becoming, in their prime time. This is the stage of aesthetics. We focus on our physical appearance, the clothes we wear, the cars we drive, and how others perceive our image. Okay, we all have gone through this age when we used to worry about how we look, what kind of, what kind of brand we are wearing, what kind of shoes, the whole 9 yards. Then a time comes, a middle age comes, when you start to do tafakhur, meaning boasting. Having established a life, the ego shifts towards status. We boast about our titles. I'm a doctor, I'm a PhD, I'm an engineer. Our lineage, we talk about our family, that which tribe, which family we belong to. And then we talk about our career achievements, and whenever you go to a party or, places that you will see people talking about their achievements and our social standing. Yeah. Then after the tafakhur, in the late adulthood, we get into the takasur stage. What is the takasur stage? Accumulation. The final obsession is often quantity, gathering more wealth and seeing one legacy grow through children and grandchildren. Now, how many of us can relate to this? Please, quick show of hands that each one of us, if you ponder on this ayah, can we relate to this ayah?
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives a example of the rain and the crop. Okay? Because the life of a human and the life cycle of the crop is pretty much the same. Yeah? How? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses a powerful agriculture metaphor to illustrate the illusion of these stages. The rain represents the opportunity and joys of life that appear suddenly and beautifully. The greenery represents our peak moments, our strength, our beauty, and our wealth. Yeah. The yellowing and debris, just as a lush field eventually withers into straw, every human accomplishment in this world has an expiration date. Psychologically, this addresses the hedonic adaptation in the fact that no matter how much we gain, the greenery eventually loses its luster. Now, in simple terms, when you get married or in a human life cycle, a child is born, everybody is so happy to have them. It's like joy of their life. Then they grow up, they become strong, they become, like a full-blown human being. They get married, and then they get old, and then they die. Isn't that the life cycle of humans? They get born, they live for a certain time frame, and then they die. They get old, they get weak, and then they die. Similarly, when the rain comes on a dry land, the vegetation comes out, the seed opens, and the little plant comes out, and the farmer is very happy to see that. Then that plant flourishes, it becomes a bear fruit, and then eventually that plant dies away. So do you agree that the life cycle of the human and the crop is pretty much the same?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is trying to explain. So what are the lessons we should extract from this? The awareness of the default path. Human psychology is naturally inclined towards these 5 distractions. Unless we are conscious. Elamu. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving you a command to do what? No, be aware. Elamu. Yeah. That this dunya is nothing but illusion. Yeah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Elamu, unless we are conscious, no, be aware, we will follow this cycle until we become debris. Now, alhamdulillah, we can say that out of the average Muslim population, we are at least, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the opportunity to become more inclined toward his book. We're praying, mashallah, we're doing charity. We're trying to follow the path of Islam to some extent. But how many people around you are totally in the state of ghafla? You know what ghafla is? Like ignorance. Heedlessness, right? So if we are aware, we can save ourselves from these stages, or we can still be beneficial. But if we totally, ignore everything, then we are nothing but just like this plant which comes into, existence, and then it flourishes, and then it dies. So the deception of perception, life is called mata'ul ghurur. What is mata? The enjoyment of ghurur is delusion. So mata is this life which we have is called mata'ul ghurur. This teaches us that the world isn't fake, but our perception of its permanence is delusion. Now, how many of us think that we're going to live here forever? Right? Even the non-Muslim people nobody disagrees about death, but isn't this keeps us away from our reality? We are too much indulging in the dunya, thinking that this will last forever. Yeah. Redefining success. By ending with a choice between severe punishment or forgiveness and pleasure, Allah shifts the psychological goal from accumulation, quantity, to reconciliation, quality of relationship with the Creator. And what is detachment? Zuhud. The lesson is not to abandon the word, but to ensure the word stays in our hands and not in our hearts. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is trying to say? I've created this dunya for you, enjoy it, but you should be always attached with me and not attached with the dunya. We can have wealth and children, but we must not let them become the takathur that blinds us. Yeah? So what is the next step from this ayah? Remember we read another ayah where we say Sabiku ila magfirati min rabbikum wa jannah. Yeah? So what is the meaning of this ayah? So let's read the meaning first and then we'll come back. Race towards forgiveness from your Lord, and a garden, meaning Jannah, whose width is like the width of the heavens and the earth, prepared for those who believed in Allah and His messengers. This is the bounty of Allah, which He gives to whom He wills, and Allah is the possessor of great bounty. Yeah? So verse 21 of Surah Al-Hadid is the divine solution to the psychological trap described in the previous verse. In verse number 2, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us about the trap or about the problem. And then ayah number 21, what is He giving us? A solution. While verse 20 diagnosed the human tendency to waste life in play and competition, verse 21 provides a new productive outlet for the same competitive energy. Are we competitive or competitive by nature? Is human always like to compete? Yes. So instead of competing in negative things, would it be better if we compete in good things? Yes. Okay. So the shift from competition to racing, sabiku. In verse 20, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned tafakhur, boasting, and takathur, competing in numbers. These are horizontal competitions, men against men. Do you agree? In the dunya, the takasur and the tafakhur we're doing is between men, right? Like people and versus people. Brother Mujib, everybody's gone quiet on me. What's going on?
Yes, totally.
So in verse 21, he used the word sabiku. What is the word he's using? Sabiku, which means race one another. Okay. Psychological pivot. Allah does not tell us to suppress our competitive nature. He tells us to redirect it. Instead of racing for temporary debris, we are told to race for the eternal forgiveness. What should we race against? The dunya. The akhirah. What is the concept of forgiveness? Interestingly, Allah tells us to race toward forgiveness before mentioning paradise. The gatekeeper. You cannot enter the garden while carrying the weight of sins. Forgiveness is the clearance required. By prioritizing maghfirah, the verse teaches us that our first goal every day should be to clear our record with our Creator. Yeah? The scale of paradise. Allah describes the width, the earth of the paradise as being like the heaven and the earth. The linguistic nuance is, if the width is this vast and the length is beyond human comprehension, this description is meant to dwarf the adornments of the worldly life mentioned in the previous verse. It appeals to the human desire for space, freedom, and grandeur. So what is the key lessons here? Urgency is the key. The word race implies speed and effort. Unlike worldly hobbies, lahu, which are slow and aimless, a spiritual life requires an active, urgent pace. Don't wait for the old age, the tafakur, the takatur stage to start your journey. So what is the message here? Don't wait for the old age. Right now, present is the important time when we need to hurry up and try to seek the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, exclusivity of faith. The garden is prepared for those who believed in Allah. What does that mean? Look at this ayah. It says, وَالْأَرْضُ أُعِدَّتْ لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. What is the meaning of uiddat? Prepared. Prepared for those who believe in Allah and His messengers. Is it excluding everybody else who does not believe in Allah and His Rasul?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So then, where are we? Okay. So then they define the entry requirement, faith, iman, coupled with the following, the prophetic model. Do we need to follow the Sunnah and Hadith? Yes. Humility in the success. The verse ends by calling this the bounty of Allah. Can we enter the Jannah based on our actions? No. We need the mercy of Allah, the fadl of Allah. Only His fadl will allow us to enter the Jannah. This is a psychological safeguard. Even if you win the race, you must realize it wasn't just your speed that you got there. It was Allah's grace. This prevents the tafakur, pride part. You will not be boasting that, oh, I was, I did it. We are always relying on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this, because Allah is the one who gonna make it happen. Abundance versus scarcity. Worldly competition is often based on scarcity. I win, you lose. Yeah. The race of paradise is based on abundance. There is room for everyone, as its width encompasses the heaven and the earth. Okay. So what are the two verses saying to us? Activity, competition for increase, racing for forgiveness. What is the difference? In dunya or in the human form, we are doing takathur, which we are racing for competition to increase. But in the verse number 21, we are actually competing for forgiveness. The duration of dunya is temporary. We are going to come here, we're going to live, and we're going to die. But in the akhirah, things will be eternal. Once you enter Jannah, nobody is taking you out from there, and you're not dying after that. So what is the outcome? In the dunya, it is the delusion. Yeah. The delusion can make you forget your goal. But in the verse number 21, your outcome is divine bounty, that Allah's fadl will help you enter Jannah. Sorry. So I hope that this verse or these verses will help us rethink and reevaluate our current state of mind, that what stage of life we are in, and if we are getting blindfolded by it, or are we still on the right track. So a quick show of hand that this ayah was helpful in doing that. Okay. So as usual, I will save this, I'll share this ayah with you, this PDF. And if you can do one thing for me, and I mean, you should be doing this without me asking you, that the minimum you can do is share this ayah with your family members. And it will probably, because I was reading it in a group environment, it will take me more than 10 minutes or 20 minutes. But if you're doing it in a family setting, it may take you 5, 7, 10 minutes to at lunchtime, dinner time, or in the, at tea, whatever you guys do when you have a family moment. Please bring it to everybody's attention and talk about this, discuss it with each other, because it's very important that we remind, because we are not reminding each other enough. Do you agree? You guys agree that we are
Anji.
not
Yes,
reminding
brother.
each
Yes.
other?
Yeah,
Yes.
we are
Okay.
not.
So inshallah, please, I would request humbly that don't be passive, guys. Don't be passive. This thing is killing us. I mean, if we don't care about others and people right next to me, then that's not the right thing. That's not the right attitude. So we got to fix that by taking it as a responsibility on everybody's shoulder that I got to do my part for myself and then also need to do the part for the people I really care about.
Yes.
Thank you. Jazakallah khair. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum assalam wa
Walaikum
rahmatullahi
assalam
wa
wa
barakatuh.
rahmatullah.
Thank you.
Mm.